Welcome to Wine and Crime and our active cold case series, where we take a look at the most haunting unsolved disappearances across the US and sometimes far beyond. These aren't just names and dates, these are stories that deserve justice and attention, no matter how many years have passed. Today's case takes us to Kansas City, Missouri, and across international borders to unravel the heartbreaking 2006 abduction of 2-year-old Chloe Rivas, a missing persons case complicated by international law, family betrayal, and a custody battle that ended with a little girl vanishing into Mexico. 2-year-old Chloe Rivas was in the care of her mother, Aline Rivas-Vera, for a court-ordered visitation in Kansas City, Missouri on March the 15th, 2006. At the time, Aline and Chloe's father, D-Day, were going through a bitter divorce. Custody was shared but barely civil. D-Day, a French native and naturalized US citizen, had serious concerns about Eileen's mental stability. She had suicidal tendencies and was overwhelmed by the legal fight. That day, Aline took Chloe and never brought her back. Aline, who held a Mexican passport and was in the US on a student visa, managed to get herself and Chloe on a flight to Mexico via Houston, Texas, without D-Day's knowledge or consent. This is where things get sketchy. Mexican law requires a notarized letter from both parents before a child can be brought across the border by just one. Continental Airlines, the airline Aline used, never asked to see the letter. D-Day later sued Continental Airlines, arguing that if the airline had followed its own policies or international law, Chloe never would have been allowed to board that plane. Once in Mexico, Aline attempted to file for full custody of Chloe, but Mexican courts denied her request, saying she had violated custody agreements. D-Day flew to Mexico 6 separate times, trying desperately to get Chloe back. He even invoked the Hague Convention, an international treaty that protects children from parental abduction. By 2009, D-Day won. A Mexican high court ordered Aline to return Chloe to the US and give full custody to D-Day. But just before the court order could be enforced, Aline and Chloe disappeared again. Authorities believe Aline and Chloe are still in Mexico, most likely in the Mexico City area, where Aline has relatives and strong support. Photos of Aline Rivas-Vera show a Hispanic woman, green eyes, light brown hair, and bilingual in English, French, and Spanish. She may go by Aline Combe, Aline Rivas-Vera, or Combe-Rivas. She also may be using fake documents. She was 25 at the time of the abduction. She would now be roughly 45. She may also be using fake documents. As for Chloe, she's well into her 20s. She may no longer know she was abducted. She may believe she is Mexican-born. She may even believe her father is dead. This is not just a case of a missing child, it's a case of international bureaucracy, judicial failures, and a desperate father left chasing paper trails instead of holding his daughter. Despite the custody ruling, no one has enforced it. And even though Chloe was found once, twice, she was never brought home. If you have any information regarding Chloe or Aline, all of the contact details are in this video. This is a case of abduction, not custody confusion, and Chloe deserves to come home.